I'm Nat Irvin, and I am delighted to have you here to join me as we explore something that I have described as the demographic future. Let me just do a couple of biographical things. One is this, that I am blind on my left side. It happened when I was 4 years old. I was living with my grandmother in the summer. It was September 17, 1955, in a small town, Augusta, Georgia. My grandmother lived next door to the Augusta Country Club. Not the Masters where they play not the National, but the Masters, the Country Club, right? In any case, on this particular day, September 17th, it's a Saturday morning, a little boy who was age 4 walks out to his grandmother's front porch. He picks up a golf club, a 7-iron, and he picks up a golf ball because there are lots of golf balls in his grandmother's yard. And Arnold, it's because the white boys, even back those days, could not hit the golf ball straight. Okay? So there were a lot of golf balls in our grandmother's yard. Now, on this day, this is a Saturday morning, it's 9:30. My father was away at South Carolina State College studying. My mom was in the hospital giving birth to my little sister. My brother, 2 years younger, was inside the house, but I was outside playing with my cousin Elaine. Picked up the golf ball, put it down on the driveway, which is kind of Georgia red clay with some rocks and some glass. The little boy, I guess, as a futurist would be, Nat Irvin would be, he's thinking that he's going to be Tiger Woods, who is not yet even born, right? Swings at the golf ball with all of his might, and he misses the golf ball and instead hits a piece of glass that goes up into the air and falls into his left eye. So ever since that time, I've been blind on my left side. Now, I won't have time to do the entire story today, but I want to tell you how it has impacted the way that I think about everything with regard to the future. And that is this. What I have learned is that just because you have eyes doesn't mean that you can see. And just because you're blind doesn't mean that you won't have vision. And it has impacted everything that I have thought about when it comes to the future over the last 30 years. How often it is that, especially because we're good at thinking about assumptions. Futures, we always know to challenge our assumptions. But as much as I do the work that I do and you do the work that you do, what I am amazed at is how often I am blind to things. And I'm looking right at it. And so what I'm going to hope to do today, in a very kind of a different kind of a way, is to help you to maybe look at some things, see some things that you've been looking at all along, and maybe recognize them a little differently. Maybe just after having seen some different kinds of statistics, maybe a few stories, and you'll share some with yourselves, that you will leave this session and that you will go forward to the future looking for this thing that I think is out there that is a lot closer than some of us have thought about. So I come to this with full disclosure, saying that as much as I do this work and as much as I sometimes think that I know this work, I am amazed at how often I am wrong.